Chris is back in the hot seat, casting yet another chase. Good to see you, Chris. I also would just like to point out real quick, breaking news streaming now. They actually do treat this like a legitimate sport. Where's this one taking place? Do you even need to ask?
You have to wonder whether the person
it's LA,
in their right state of mind. Are they under the influence?
That's where like every chase happens now.
Or is this a larger crime spree?
Driving in LA right now is like driving in Spy Kids 3D. It's all just like a giant fucking race. Is he going somewhere? I don't know what his plan is. I'll wager a guess he doesn't have a plan. Okay, time to go full cam. I'll take Chris's job for a minute and tell you what happens here. I know that it's around this point. Yep. What happens is the driver slows down, leans out of the window, and fires a fucking machine gun at the police behind him. So he leans out and fires, I believe it's just like a assault rifle. That's what it looks like, at the cops. And then he speeds off again.
Rifle that just came out of that driver's side window, shooting back at those units. He just shot in the direction of those law enforcement units. That is believed to be Corona PD. I can't confirm that. That's believed to be Corona.
Right around a ton of just cars everywhere. Ton of very, very not good. This is not a good guy, if you can believe that.
Guys, we are dealing with, obviously, I mean, it goes without saying, we are dealing with a major criminal behind the wheel of this pickup truck.
Right you are, Chris. A major criminal indeed. I would be inclined to agree with you there. I'd even go as far as to call this guy just a downright jerk. Pardon my French. I'll say it.
Getting off. And coming at us. He's coming at us. Now he is... Look at this. Is he wearing a uniform? Is he wearing a uniform? I can't tell for sure. Or it's maybe a sports jersey?
What uniform would this be? What? I don't think he's wearing a uniform, Chris. I also don't even think it's a jersey. I think it's just like a normal shirt with some kind of brand on it. A civilian uniform.
Either a sport, maybe it's a. Okay, it's just a T-shirt. Okay, I thought I saw an arm patch there. Excuse me. Yeah, it caught me off guard there. Obviously, an older gentleman with a goatee wearing a baseball cap.
Man, is that wait? What the fuck, Chris? I think I know who this is. Isn't this the guy from Orange County Choppers?
Yeah.
Fuck is his name? Oh man, wait, wow. That looks. It actually looks like shockingly close to that guy. What is his name? I can't remember it now. It's not fucking Fred Durst. Don't be ridiculous. Fred Durst would never do this. Well, not like the Orange County Chopper guy would, though. Why can't I find his name? I'll type in Orange County Chopper's main guy. Paul John Tiedel. Tell me this doesn't look somewhat close. I might be onto something here. I'm no like crackshot investigator, but I tell you, there's something fishy afoot here.
With that gun in his lap.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's got a gun in his
lap. Oh,
he
is wearing a jersey though.
Look at this.
You were right about that, Chris.
Next to him, the driver rolling down the window, taking his AirPods out.
What the fuck is happening here?
With another driver. Looks like he's asking for directions. He's asking for directions.
What
he's
the
at
fuck?
Tustin Avenue, just off of the 55 freeway, and it looks like he was trying to figure out where he is or where.
What the fuck? This is real life. If you showed me that in a movie, I wouldn't believe you.
The California Highway.
Hey, buddy, how can I escape the police? Oh yeah, if you just go up right there, there's a paint shop you can park in and you'll lose all your stars.
Don't know if anybody was hit.
Running never works, why would he do that? Well, he's obviously not very smart. Like, you have to be pretty fucking dumb to try. And you have to be even dumber to shoot at police. Why does it still say suspect? It reminds me of what I read today, where Chris Brown picked up, or not Chris Brown, Travis Scott picked up a fan's phone and threw it, and it was videoed the entire way of Travis Scott picking up the phone and throwing it, and they still said allegedly through the phone, even though you can see it. It's verified, it's confirmed, but you still have to say suspect or alleged, which I think is very silly.
Ways that we're used to seeing these pursuits end are probably not on the list.
It was Chris Brown? No. I mean, this isn't that important to pause it for, but no. You're thinking of something different. This actually happened twice. Chris Brown was giving a lap dance to a woman on stage who wouldn't stop being on her phone. So then after he was fucking dry thrusting his butthole on her leg, he picked up her phone and threw it. But Travis Scott was in the headlines today because during one of his sets, he took some fan's phone that was recording and threw it. It's two different instances. Cameraman better be getting paid well. Well, cameraman and Chris, they're a great team. They work really well together. The coverage they provide of car chases is like Super Bowl level.
Red light, through the light, cutting off somebody going in oncoming lanes of traffic, westbound Artesia Boulevard, coming up to another red light with lots of cross traffic, going through the red light again in the wrong lanes. He's going the wrong way on Artesia Boulevard.
Oh, you know those horns are ripping at him.
Continuing westbound Artesia
He's got to be so embarrassed.
Guys, what we don't see here
the ultimate shame.
Law enforcement yet.
Surprised he hasn't been shot by another driver.
You can't predict. He hasn't established any kind of a pattern.
Why would he? It's not like they know that this guy's a criminal.
In this situation,
it's not like they put out an APB over the fucking radio where it hijacked every car's system and just blasted, be on the lookout for a black pickup truck. Open fire on them if you can.
SUV, perhaps a different. This might be the worst time of the day to see this happening. I mean,
yeah, this is terrifying with how many people are walking around.
People getting off school, as you said, people coming home from work. The streets are obviously very busy. We have a couple of vehicles here. It's not even like a big traffic jam. He is just
yeah, he's just a fucking idiot. What was that? What the fuck was that? This guy is just an absolute maniac. I can't believe it.
Look at this.
There was the van. There was only... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look at this. A whole group of kids crossing
Holy
the street.
Shit.
School letting out here. This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst. Let's just...
Oh, he's going to try and fucking inch his way through.
At a slow clip here. Lets the kids cross and just keeps going. Nobody here has any idea
what the fuck
has happened or what is going on inside that pickup truck. Please just keep going. Please just keep going. He's stopping. He's stopping. He's trying to maybe...
That is... If I was watching this live, I would have been panicking.
There are a bunch of units now. There they are. There he is, face-to-face in oncoming lanes of traffic.
This is a fucking wild chase. He has spent more time in the wrong lane than he has in the right one.
Squeeze through. Those units are going to... I mean, what are the options?
Oh my God.
Wonder to be taken off the road as soon
this is also one of the... Okay, hold on. I already know TOS is coming up because I know he shoots again. I know no one gets hit. I don't want to take any chances here.
Those officers.
Police should use grapple hooks. I actually said that like a day ago. They should have these kind of almost twisted metal-like vehicles where it shoots out like a grappling harpoon or something, like almost a Batman device, into the back of it and they just reel it in. That's what I said. That shit would be incredible.
Hoping to lose those...
Because this is one of the very few chases where I completely understand why the authorities haven't been able to stop him yet. He's not only heavily armed, but it's heavily populated, the areas he's going through, so they can't pit maneuver him. They can't engage in a shootout because there's too many potential victims that are just getting hit in crossfire. They really can't do anything here. I totally get it. They can't spike trap him because they can't catch up to him and get ahead of him, and they'd probably still hit other cars in the crossfire with it. Like, their options are super limited. This one I totally get. A sniper from the helicopter. Jesus Christ. This isn't a video game. Like, that would be the most unreal shot of all time. Like, this is perfect. Look at how far out the helicopter is. We're zoomed in heavily. That shot would be crazy. You'd have to lead the shot by an unreal margin, and the vehicle's going over 100 miles per hour with fluctuating speeds.
Any other way, than either him going to jail
Chris could do it. Yeah, maybe Chris could do it.
Worse.
They should just paint fake tunnels on the walls like Looney Tunes. That'll get them. Oh, some Wile E. Coyote shit. They just paint like escape tunnel here, police not allowed, and it's just a wall they run into. Yeah, that could work. Why haven't they tried that? Someone in chat said this happens so much, but this has happened since cars were a household item. We just have live feeds of it now. That's what I wondered as well. Because very clearly, the amount of live footage of these car chases has escalated drastically over the last year or so. And I was wondering if it's always been like this in LA, or if it's just now being broadcast this often. Because I don't live in LA. I don't know how common police chases are there.
They will
did I not go back far enough, or is it not come up yet?
I have to believe that's
did I miss it again? Oh, there it is. Shameless Southwest marketing. Don't understand why people run away like this. All they're doing is adding time to their jail sentence. Yeah, you see what you're doing though? You're already thinking, which is more than what these people do. This fucking inbred goofball not only carjacked a pickup truck, but then opened fire on officers. He'll never see the light of day. It's a miracle he didn't get executed by the cops. Like, these are not smart people. Oh, wow. So someone did timestamps of like toss moments. The next one was the 4th shooting, but they believe that actually came from the police chopper while he was slowing down. Because apparently he did, it seems like he did actually get hit at that moment because he started driving erratically. Wow. Yeah, 100%. Holy fuck, they blasted him with a goddamn musket. Jesus Christ. Obviously can't show it on stream, but just seconds ago, a giant, like, blast came off of the truck, and you could even hear it through the scuffed audio from ABC here since they're having audio problems. It actually sounded like a goddamn elephant gun.
It's coming to a stop,
Oh, actually, okay, hold on. I don't think I can show this because apparently he was bleeding from it. Oh, wait, that's not yet. Yeah, I don't know what they shot him with. It must have been a fucking blunderbuss, though, because the shockwaves...
Newscopter has to come down. Take Newscopter off.
Damn, Chris. The shockwave on top of the truck was huge. So the chatter who said snipe him from the helicopter was right. Yeah, I guess fucking so, actually.
They're all following, okay.
Oh yeah, I'll eat crow on that one. I'll eat some shit there. Yeah, apparently the chatter who said why not just snipe him from the helicopter 100% was right. They actually did that. Which is a crazy shot. Well, to be fair though, he wasn't really moving when they pulled the shot off. So they might have just been waiting for the right time. Oof! Oof! Alright, hold on. Now I know this is coming up. Damn! I don't even think that officer knew there was a chase going on. The dude was just kind of hanging out. He was like, man, today's been really uneventful. Not much going on in the department. Oh, Jesus! Jeepers! Zoinks! Alright. But yeah, he apparently gets out and there's some blood, so I need to skip past that. Oh, it's after he gets taken down is where the blood is? Oh, yeah, you're right. It's okay. So everything up till the takedown looks fine.
Right.
I'll tell you one thing. This guy was no star running back
suspect.
for his football team.
Running without the gun. They're going to take him down here. He's now
that
on
is
Avenue.
rough form.
Oh my goodness. He's on foot trying to carjack
But he immediately goes to try and carjack someone else.
Whoa.
Yep. Okay, now I've got to stop. They dogpile on top of him, though. And then you can see some blood on his shirt. Okay, there's no blood here. What the fuck? Is this a... Hey. I'm not familiar with normal protocol, but do they usually do this like a... Get him up here like a wild hog wrangling? The fuck? It's like a prized fish. What the fuck? Even Chris is stunned.
On 5.
Open my tackle box.
No,
That was a fucking crazy chase. Knocked his ass out. It didn't look like he was knocked out, but maybe he was. It's very possible. Yeah, that would explain it.
I can't believe he didn't take the gun.
I'm happy he didn't. But he ended up being the hero. He finally stopped this madman. Actually, that was... apparently they arrest some random person at the end, so I guess we'll go to that in a second. But unironically, that officer, he's like Luigi. He won by kind of just doing nothing but being in the right place at the right time. So this right here was actual best case scenario. You couldn't have drawn this up any better. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even clip the civilian vehicle to his left. Nope. Doesn't even hit the truck to his left. Only the side of the police car and then right into the pole. Only him. Only the criminal. That was actually the best possible scenario for that. He was trying to block him, was he? Let me see. Oh, you're right. Yeah, he turned his car into him. I thought he was just in this other lane. Yeah, you're right. No, he does make an effort to turn the car into him. Either way, the man's a fucking hero. I'm not sure how much of that was calculated, but it worked out beautifully. I have no doubt that probably saved lives, too, because this guy was unhinged, just actually shooting into crowds. Well, shooting at cops around crowds. So that man really did save the day. Oh, here comes the announcer.
Copy that.
There he is.
Welcome, everybody, as you join us live on abc7.com and our ABC7 streaming apps. Chris Christie up in Air 7 HD as we
I love how
follow
he introduces it
high-speed
like an actual
pursuit
event.
through South LA. Now, this person has crisscrossed a number
Hey, welcome
of
to the
freeways.
Moist
This all
Esports
started
broadcast
in
of
the
this
Buena
live police
Park
chase.
area after a home invasion. Buena Park PD pursuing this home invasion suspect up
Oh, it was
the
a home
5
invasion,
freeway.
not stealing.
Anaheim PD assisting in this pursuit
Carjacking.
until he got into LA County, and now CHP and the LA County Sheriff's Department have been juggling this pursuit. He has been on the 105 and the 110 at various points, doing extreme speeds. Eventually, on the 110 freeway, he got off at Florence, was out of the vehicle, and carjacked a new vehicle.
Oh,
the
there is a
original
carjacking.
car was a silver hatchback. Now the suspect is in a black sedan, which you see here, approaching this red light, getting off the freeway now at 120th Street. He is at the 105, getting off at 120th, going at a high rate of speed with the airship above him. Those ground units, however, for the time being, have pulled off because this pursuit is just too dangerous. LA County Sheriff making that call just moments ago. The driving was too dangerous. They decided they have enough intelligence from the helicopter to try and track him from above for now until they have a better opportunity to catch up with him. But right now, California Highway Patrol is standing back per the request of the LA County Sheriff's Department. Now, he's in in an industrial area here in Hawthorne. Coming up on Hawthorne Airport.
Oh,
again, still
I thought it was the other car.
pushing the pedal to
There
the
he is.
metal, about double the speed limit as he makes his way down Crenshaw Boulevard. We are only aware of the driver inside of this car, not clear if there was anybody else inside the car when he carjacked this vehicle just about 10 minutes ago. So again, a car, tapping,
boy.
front bumper there with that SUV.
Uh-oh.
At a high
Little
rate of
love
speed.
tap on the
Now
way
coming
by.
up on a little bit of traffic now on Crenshaw Boulevard at 131st. Very aggressive.
This guy's gonna
driving,
do a citizen's arrest
crisscrossing
on him now.
all of these
We need
lanes
to
here,
exchange
and now
information,
it looks
asshole.
like that car that he hit is trying to catch up with him. So an SUV tapped there by the rear bumper, and now he's trying to chase this car, which is now under the
God,
night
I hope
sun
he does it.
of the LA County Sheriff's Department, again trying to squeeze through this traffic on Crenshaw Boulevard, going southbound.
There's the bits again, Sylvie.
Southbound Crenshaw Boulevard at 75 miles per hour. Another red light coming up here. All 3 lanes occupied. Let's see if he squeezes
He's going
by
on the
here
sidewalk.
or jumps the curb. Right
Yeah,
now, he's
sidewalk.
in that right lane. It's the black Audi that you see right there.
Oh,
with
maybe
his
not.
brakes starting to smoke a bit. Cutting
Oh,
off
God.
the Mercedes, tapping the bumper there, and another collision.
This guy's
Here
just
comes some
running
more black
around,
and
just
whites.
giving little
More
taps,
black
little
and
paint
whites entering the
exchange.
pursuit now, engaging with this suspect. It looks to be LA County Sheriff's Department. Will try and confirm that in
Jesus
just a
Christ.
second. Now doing close to 100 miles per hour eastbound on Rosecrans Avenue. Turning onto Rosecrans Avenue from Crenshaw at 100 miles per hour.
Oh.
On the green light there. Let's see what's up ahead of him here. He's got lots of traffic on Rosecrans. He's weaving across these lanes, trying to evade those 2 officers behind him. Again, a helicopter above, 2 black and whites behind him.
Holy shit.
A pursuit that has crossed over the county line on several freeways.
This
and
guy's
extreme
burning
speeds, and those
rubber
extreme
out
speeds
here.
Are continuing now in a separate vehicle, which this person has carjacked here in the last 15 minutes. Now, look at this. He is coming up on more traffic, trying to get around here, has no problem tapping these other cars to get them to move out of the way. Slowing down a little bit. As soon as he finds a straightaway, he will press it once again. Again, those LA County Sheriff's units having a really difficult time trying to keep up with this suspect. Another near miss right there. And again, he is on a
Man, this guy's
on the run of his life here. This
ruthless.
is a dangerous suspect behind the wheel of this Audi. It's a stolen Audi. It is the second vehicle he has carjacked this evening. The original one was home invasion. Look at this, somebody crossing the street there as he passes through. I forget, I did not catch that that cross street in any event. We're westbound.
First
on
LA
eastbound
driver to
Rosecrans
use blinkers.
At, it looks like
All right.
into a shopping center now. Into a shopping center.
Maybe, oh, nope.
Suspect using that parking lot to
What a
come at the
move.
other end of Vermont Avenue, coming back onto Rosecrans in the oncoming lanes of traffic, going the wrong way on Vermont, now turning back onto eastbound Rosecrans
What
Avenue.
the fuck? So he went through the parking lot just to go back to the same street he was on. This guy's off his gourd.
LA County Sheriff still with their helicopter overhead calling out the shots for those units on the ground, and now
Why
we
even
have
evade?
some
There's no way
units,
out.
Code 3
I don't
right
know.
behind them. They've
I
managed
really
to
don't
catch
know.
up with them once again.
Very
as he
rarely
gets
can you
under the
escape the
110
chopper.
Freeway. He's getting onto the
And you have to
110
be very lucky.
off of Rosecrans.
It's fucking dumb to even try.
Southbound 110 freeway. Southbound 110 freeway at 125 miles per hour.
Thanks to the Tier 1
California Highway
stone.
Patrol being alerted to this pursuit.
Yeah, that was
LA
just a
County
really
Sheriff
lucky one
still
for
the
that
lead
guy.
agency in
The
this
guy that
pursuit,
went under the bridge.
but he is going to run out of freeway here in the next several miles. He's going to be coming up here on the 91 freeway, just off the nose. Looking out the window here, he's got a little bit of traffic to contend with, and about another half mile to a mile, some more brake lights on the 110 freeway. Still managing to speed up here at 100 miles per hour.
You can outspeed a helicopter, but it's very rare. Even if he did, though, it
Get
wouldn't
off the
matter,
freeway.
because the helicopter would still
It's in the
have so much
transition.
information to
Getting onto the
relay to
91.
the
Getting onto the
authorities,
91
they'd be
freeway.
able to find him pretty quickly thereafter. Because they're
Looks like
communicating
he's
with each
making a
other during the
transition
whole
onto
thing.
The westbound 91
I can just
off
get
of
him
the
later.
110 freeway. Another near miss there. Look at this. There's the night sun. Units following him off of the 110 freeway.
Yeah, it is a stolen car, that is correct. Quick text message while he's in traffic.
He's at the end of the 91. Turning off of Artesia, making a U-turn.
Alright. Did I hear the word artesian tossed around
2
here?
units, 3 units. Now
So I'm
about
going to
to
throw
make
an
that U-turn
artesian
with
builds
him
computer off the...
as he transitions back
overpass
onto
there.
the 110 freeway. It looks like, or is he maintaining? This will put him underneath the 110, under the 110 freeway.
Oh,
Getting off
Artesia.
here.
Gotcha.
Fishtailing slightly, taking that exit ramp or transition ramp a little too fast. Now getting onto the northbound 110, northbound 110 freeway.
There's a Volvo? No, it's an Audi.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching a dangerous high-speed pursuit now on the northbound side of the 110 freeway. If you're just joining us, this all started in Orange County in the Buena Park jurisdiction, Buena Park rather, and Anaheim PD chasing the suspect up the 5 freeway into LA County. CHP and the Sheriff's Department chasing him up the 110 freeway before he got off and carjacked another vehicle. Now you see him in this black Audi. He is crisscrossing a number of South LA freeways and is now back on the northbound side of the 110 freeway and is what is nothing less than just a dangerous pursuit. We've seen several collisions already.
This guy is unhinged.
That looked like that's still LA County Sheriff's helicopter. I think CHP is on the way out with their ship as well.
Bits
2
hot.
sheriff's units behind him. 3 actually. 3
I heard that
units
went into
behind him.
effect. That's awful. Maybe Tier 1 Kayla. What makes people think they can outrun the helicopters? Drugs, stupidity, desperation, I don't know, man. Maybe a cocktail of all 3.
Suspect jumping over into the express lane is now using the shoulder to evade some of this traffic. Northbound side in the express lanes of the 110 freeway at
James
upwards of
and
80
Manny.
to 90 miles per hour, close to 100 now. Traffic a little bit lighter as he makes his way further north here, and then it's going to pick up once again once he passes the 105 freeway. So he's got a somewhat manageable stretch here where he could speed up again, but still you can see a little bit of a jam up there, and now he's got all 4 lanes to
This
play
guy
with
should be arrested, to
as
be
he comes
honest.
up on the 105
You
freeway.
don't say. The guy who broke into a home and then stole a
exiting,
car during the
getting up
initial
the 105.
chase and is now engaged in this chase should be arrested.
105
Brother, you
west.
keep those hot takes to yourself, okay? I don't want to hear them. I think it's a Tier 1 snap.
Westbound 105. He took the northbound 110 onto the westbound 105 ramp, now back on the westbound side of the 105. He's retracing his steps here as he has been on both of these freeways in the same area already a couple of times.
He
now
was
back on the
clearly
westbound side at
framed.
90 miles per hour, heading back towards the west.
It's a self-driving Audi. There's a ghost in the machine, and this
Another
guy is
exit
a
ramp here.
helpless victim.
Getting off the 105. Getting off the 105 back at Vermont. Fixing for a northbound turn around that car. People crossing the street there, and he just whipped around onto the northbound side of Vermont Avenue. Another red light here. He's probably going to run it. Got a red light here. He's making the right on that red.
Accurate
and
prediction.
I don't see those units behind him anymore. We'll see if they've been able to keep up with him. They are setting up for a spike strip at some point, but he has put a kink in those plans as I think that was before he got off the 110 freeway. So now he's on Imperial, coming up on Hooper, a southbound turn on Hoover rather.
Thanks, a resub, Chris.
Southbound Hoover under the 105 freeway. There's those units still on the 105. They're going to attempt to get off with them here. I don't know how close the closest unit is, but they are a ways back.
Not
He's
very
managed
close,
to
I'll tell you that
Put
much.
some distance between him and
This guy was
those law
going
enforcement
130.
units once again. Southbound Hoover, just south of the 105 freeway. You see the night sun in the frame there. That is still LA County Sheriff continuing this pursuit. And now a turn into a
There's
more
a resub.
residential street. That's going to be
Trog in the
119th Street.
prime make. Well, that was wholesome. Thank you for that, Dragon. Hope you had a good night.
Units closing in on him now as he comes out on 119th and Figueroa, turning south now on Figueroa. We should stress again, we do not know if he is the only person in this vehicle. He quickly jumped into this vehicle and we have no idea whether
I'm
there's
gonna
anybody
just
in the backseat of
speculate
this
that
vehicle,
he
any
is.
victims in this car. In any event, this is a carjacking suspect now who has stolen this car in the middle of this pursuit, continuing the pursuit in this black Audi. 2 helicopters, low level, right behind it, right over him right now. That's going to be, I think, not only LA County Sheriff, but that's also LAPD, right? Both sheriff. 2 LA County Sheriff helicopters now right overhead. You can see the night sun as he approaches approaches Main Street here on 120th Street.
Thanks to the Prime PMAX and the Bits Gandy. We plan on doing more of that, Gandy. I'd say just wait till we start doing that more actively. But super sweet.
Eastbound 120th. Wild left there through the red.
Almost threw the ass out of it.
Avalon Boulevard, now going northbound. Just kind of making this up as he goes along. No clear destination here. He's obviously just doing whatever he can to lose these units and potentially find a hiding spot.
Oh, yeah, he's going to try and hide under the bridge here.
Now,
100%.
He's underneath the freeway. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's under the freeway. He's under the freeway, probably dumping the vehicle. He's under the freeway, has not come out
the cops actually got there pretty quick.
A unit following him underneath.
Yeah, oh wow.
There he is, there he is.
Where'd this guy come from? Who's behind the wheel there? Is that Dominic Toretto? Like, Jesus Christ, that cop actually got there quick.
Now on 116th with the sheriff's unit right behind him. That primary unit now engaging the suspect once again. He's doing circles now underneath the 105 freeway.
He was absolutely about to dump that
units,
car.
A primary unit and a
But
secondary
that cop
unit right
rolled
the
in. He fucking scooted in sideways.
That's going to be 118th Street.
Thanks, Resub Dragon, Penguin,
These are
and
very
Corbin,
narrow
and Prime
residential
Call.
streets where he is zigzagging his way through. Again, all of this happening
Yeah, I saw that trailer, Jay.
here in South LA.
It's a new car. I don't think it is, man.
Close call here. Look at this cross traffic coming up on Central
I don't think
Avenue.
he had time.
Continuing a northbound turn onto Central. Again heading back towards the freeway and taking the freeway. Jumping on the eastbound side, this time going eastbound on the 105 freeway with a
It's
full
a Mercedes
pursuit
now.
contingent.
Here, why don't we solve this debate real quick? So we're at 1813. Let's see. He entered with an Audi. I don't think he pulled some kind of crazy magic trick here and got a new car. I think you've convinced yourself. So let's see. He enters the bridge. And see if we can get the license plate. Or at least some kind of identifying feature.
There, through the red, northbound Avalon Boulevard, now going northbound.
I mean, I guess that's as good as that's going to get.
Just kind of making this up as he goes along. No clear destination here.
And then let's see how it ends. Or see how he spits out. That's 100% the same car. It's not even close. I mean, he was only under there for like not even 10, 15 seconds before the cops rolled up. We were like right here. Like that's not, unless it was a Kia that he stole. He doesn't have nearly enough time to do that.
Traffic coming up on Central Avenue.
Kia is just
continuing.
You hop in and it'll just take you on a ride itself.
Turn onto Central.
Apparently, there's like no security on that shit. I guess.
Again heading back towards the freeway and taking the freeway. Jumping on the eastbound side, this time going eastbound on the 105 freeway with a full pursuit contingent right behind him. That's all LA County Sheriff's units.
It's 100% a Mercedes now. It's definitely the same car, then they got it wrong about it being an Audi to begin with.
Who just happened to be there as well, it looks like. And he is he's not a part of this pursuit, but he is there maybe to perform a traffic break if they have an opportunity to. We are not seeing anything like that just yet because these speeds are so fast and this pursuit is so erratic. If he stays on the freeway, I would
God damn
expect...
it! Now I'm too drawn into this. Here, let's pay attention to the trim here. I'm very confident this is the same car. Let's go back to one of their other close-ups. That would have been a speedrun record of carjacking if he somehow pulled that off. Where's another close-up? I mean, I don't even need another close-up. You can still see the trim even on this.
Some point, but he has put a kink in those plans. As
yeah, I mean, it's just definitely the same car. If it's a Mercedes at the end, then they just got the call wrong about it being an Audi in the beginning.
He stays on the freeway. I would expect, at the very least, California Highway Patrol will try and isolate the same car by starting to create
in the Prime Goblin.
traffic breaks. But right now, it is all up to LA County Sheriff's units to keep up with this pursuit. Jumping in the HOV lane at 95 miles per hour. Eastbound 105.
The rims are different. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to keep entertaining this. Are the rims different? Let's see. Okay, and then let's go to another one, an older one. Before he goes under.
Been on both of these freeways in the same area already a couple of times. Now back on the west.
No shot. There's more light on it here. Let me see if I can find one that's a little closer to the other angle. They had so many close-ups in the beginning, but I don't... Here. This one's a little too blurry. It's close enough. Silver rims, silver trim. Let's go back to this close-up. Did I go too far? Silver rims, it seems. Silver trim. Yeah, I mean, that's just the same fucking car.
It's the same. It's the same. That's the same car, right? Yeah. They said Mercedes. They said Mercedes, but that he was in the. Okay.
So they just got confirmation it's the same car too. I could have just let it fucking play.
Yeah. We're just double checking that. I heard that same thing. Oh no. He's in a Mercedes now.
Then they got the original call wrong. This
That's
is 100%.
a different car.
No shot. It's not.
Did he carjack somebody else under the freeway?
There's no shot. It's the same car.
Right. This is a different car. This is a different car.
Then he stole the exact same model. He had a clone waiting under the bridge.
Under the freeway. That's the only time.
The other car also had a sunroof. It had silver trim. It had silver rims. Same car. What? That makes no sense. There's no... I still don't believe that call. Then it wasn't an Audi to begin with. There's no shot.
We've seen two separate cars in this pursuit now, and this is maybe the third car since this pursuit started. As we try and sort that out, he's continuing to do circles in the Willowbrook area, now coming up on Compton. He is coming up on Louise Street here as he makes his way through Compton. LA County Sheriff behind a new vehicle. This appears to be a Mercedes-Benz, a black, dark silver or gunmetal Mercedes-Benz, a four-door.
You don't know shit about cars? I know shit about cars that look absolutely identical.
Something very odd has happened in this pursuit, ladies and gentlemen. Can we re-rack that? Christina, are you able to... Christina, are you guys able to re-rack that somehow back there? We want to make sure that we're positive that was an Audi before.
Even they're second guessing it as well.
Northbound Alameda.
He was literally under the bridge for 15 seconds.
Now coming towards him.
You can't hotwire a modern car like that quickly. There'd be a victim of a carjacking. It'd be easy to confirm. The only way he'd get this car is if he literally threw someone out of it and took it. And in that case, you have a victim there who would easily be able to tell you, yeah, my fucking car just got stolen. There's no shot. You cannot steal a car that quickly. It was planned. I highly fucking doubt it. This was a home invasion gone wrong. How the fuck would they have planned it?
Might be somebody in the passenger seat. Scanner. Continuing northbound Alameda into oncoming lanes of traffic now, coming up on a red light.
Exhibit Sylvie, Nerissa Vortitz, and Julian. And Papa Mark. From the article online. Here. How is there already an article? This was 3 minutes ago. Authorities were chasing a black Audi, but once the car got under an overpass, the suspect hopped in a Mercedes-Benz and continued fleeing. It's unclear if there was another carjacking or if the driver was waiting for a Mercedes. How would that be unclear? If it was a carjacking, there'd be a victim. Like, I don't think anyone just parked under the overpass. These give subordinates in the tier 1 Shy Gal. Totally different car. If it's a different car, it's a very minorly different car. This man found clones. Thanks to tier 1 Yodi.
I just heard female driver. Am I the only one that heard that? Female driver? Is that even possible? Vehicle coming to a stop. Vehicle coming to a stop. 1, 2, 3, 4 suspects.
Shit.
We're
What
gonna follow
the
the driver. 4 suspects running from that vehicle.
This makes it even less likely they got into another fucking car. How is that possible?
Now coming to a foot pursuit.
You had 9 fucking people in that car all of a sudden, like a clown car getting out?
LA County Sheriff's units with 2 of those suspects
in
up against
15
the wall.
seconds?
A foot pursuit now with the driver and another passenger. 4 people total in that vehicle. 4 people total. And now one of the drivers.
I don't understand at all how this actually
That is the driver
worked.
at gunpoint. We're going to come around here. LA County
What the fuck?
Sheriff
this feels
with
like
the
it's
driver
staged.
at gunpoint,
How is that
Boulevard
possible?
And Manchester Avenue. That Mercedes-Benz. The other way. Yeah, there's one more guy. Yeah, in there, right in there. Right in there. All right. The 4th suspect, at least the 4th that we're aware of, has now been cornered here. He is now being taken into custody. He is one of 4 people that we are aware of inside that Mercedes-Benz. That Mercedes is a separate vehicle from the one we joined you with up at the top of our coverage. That was an Audi.
I can't process how the fuck this worked out.
The driver of that Audi made his way into a Mercedes with 4 other people who have now jumped out.
The only way this tracks is during the chase, he called his friends and said, I need an out. So they met him under the overpass, but then they all drove together, so those fucking morons all just got themselves arrested. That's the only way this would possibly make sense, and it's the dumbest plan imaginable. That is actually the stupidest idea you could have ever had. Now they all get arrested. Because he was 100% alone in the beginning. You could see in the fucking front windshield. Holy shit. That is incomprehensibly stupid. That is painfully dumb. Thanks the resub Pog.
And Manchester, a lot of puzzle pieces.
This is like actually a whole magical performance in and of itself.
Wild chase coming to an end, and thankfully nobody was seriously hurt. We've seen a number of minor collisions in this pursuit, none of them serious. Fortunately, nobody hurt, at least 4 suspects in custody, a lot of blanks to fill.
Even if this worked out in their fucking favor, like, even if they actually did make the car swap, they chose an almost identical car that the helicopter was still going to follow regardless. Holy shit, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. They chose an identical vehicle, so the chase would have continued as planned. Holy shit. These are actually probably the dumbest criminals I think I've ever fucking watched. Well, aside from the guy who got himself arrested because he was wanted for murder and then called the police on McDonald's because they served him cold fries and he ended up going to jail for like 6 years. But like aside from that guy, these guys are up there. Holy shit.
In here, but just an incredible.
What do you mean? What, you guys don't remember that? We talked about that like 6 months ago. There was a criminal who was on the run for a while, and then he went to McDonald's, and he was really upset that he got served cold fries, so he called the police on McDonald's, and they obviously pulled his record. He had a warrant out for his arrest for like a big crime, and he got arrested for it. He literally self-reported because he got cold fries.
Incredible pursuit coming to an end here in Southeast LA rather.
Thanks to tier 1. Potato soup. This is bafflingly like dumb to a level I would have never anticipated. What a plot twist. What an absolute fucking plot twist. Are we just ignoring the announcer when he said female driver? Is that even possible? Oh yeah, that was a really unfortunate thing he said. The reason he said that is because the suspect was a male, and you could see. Plus, the home invasion was committed by a guy, I believe. So I'm saying, a female driver, how is that possible? Because it was a guy that was on the chase the entire time. But the way it comes out makes it like seem like he's baffled a woman would be driving. So very unlucky for him, but what he meant is entirely normal. Like, how could it have gone from the male suspect who committed the crimes to now a female driver of the car? But yeah, that is unlucky.
I just heard female driver. Am I the only one that heard that? Female driver? Is that even possible?
He also does himself no favors with the way he says it, to be fair. Like, I can already see, like, the way he did it. He's got his headset on. He's, like, looking around. Women driving? Have we ever heard of this? But yeah, what he was referring to was the crime, and the pursuit all the way up until that point was a guy, and one guy. Thanks to the resub. Johnny, Quan, and the Prime, Rogue, Forrest, and Raven. Thanks to the Prime cookies. No, that was a terrible plan, Sylvia, 100%. Wait, is that real, Raven? I'm sure I would have heard about that by now. When did that happen? Happened 2 days ago. I'll have to look into that. That's the first I've heard of that. Timestamp at 8:16 and you get a good view of the first car. Like 8:16 left, I imagine you mean? Or, no, you mean...
They have a better opportunity to catch up with them.
God, that's so fucking close, because it also seems to have the sunroof, the rims, the trim, everything. They literally chose an identical car to swap. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. The Audi logo? Oh, can you see it? I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, yeah. Man, that is wild. That blows my fucking mind. No doubt he swapped. Well, at the very end, it's very clear they had to have swapped because this is a lone driver. Like, throughout the entire chase, you can see in here, it is one guy. Which means that the people he swapped with literally came 3 heads deep, and then they all got arrested together for the swap. So, 100%. Like, they did swap. I just can't believe that the car they chose to swap with was not only identical, but they all stayed in the car, too. I think it's a tier 1 Savage in the resub Wooly. The 3 people swapped into the driver's car. No, the car is different, 100%. It is a different car. Where did he go under the overpass? Here. No, where is it? Oh, right here. How fast did they do this? Let's see. It was actually like 15 seconds. A primary
unit and a secondary unit his way through a northbound turn, north of the freeway opportunity. He was in the end. This time going there as well.
God, it's so quick that I'm missing it just going back.
Traffic coming up on Central Avenue.
Nope, this is still the other one.
Now engaging the suspect once again. Freeway, he's not coming out.
There it is.
Just kind of making this up as he goes along. No clear destination here. He's obviously
here it is. Let's time it.
Just doing whatever he can to lose these.
You can see him stopping here, slowing down.
Find a hiding spot.
21 minutes on the dot.
Helicopters. In fact, now he's underneath the freeway. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's under the freeway. He's under the freeway, probably dumping the vehicle. He's under the freeway. And here's the cop.
13 seconds.
You see a unit following him
13 seconds.
There he is. He's back on the other side, northbound side of the 105 freeway. Now on 100.
Fucking crazy speed. You can see them both before. Oh, can you? You can see the Mercedes go in. Let's see.
Avalon Boulevard, now going northbound. Just kind of making this up as he goes along. No clear destination
right
here. He's obviously just doing whatever he can to lose these units and potentially find a hiding spot to evade those helicopters. In fact, now
fucking
he's underneath the freeway.
Seconds.
He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's under the freeway. He's under the freeway, probably dumping the vehicle. He's under the freeway, has not come out the other
plan.
side.
It's a stupid plan. Because even if the cop didn't show up so quickly, the helicopter immediately followed this car because it's almost identical to the car that goes in. So they still would have stayed pursuing them. It's a terrible plan. If they had chose a different car entirely, then yes. Then the plan would have been far more effective. What's the purpose of switching? At this point, nothing. Literally nothing. All that happened was he got more of his friends arrested because they stayed in the car for some reason. I guess, yeah, it could have been low on gas. That's a consideration. The cop also saw the swap. True, the cop was so quick that he actually did get to witness the swap. But the helicopter didn't. And the helicopter immediately picked up on the same car. Because it's so identical. They didn't even know it was swapped. So it was worthless. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Kokomo. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. And thanks to the resub, Dolang, Lunar, the bits, Rogue, Hollow, and Schooled. And the Prime Paul. Suspect was an Uber driver and picked up his 3 riders. Interesting fan theory. He's a tier 1 Jet Fox. Thanks for the resub, Grego. Couldn't they have switched cars and leave somewhat same time and they get the wrong person and the guy who did it leaves freely? You'd need a fall guy. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, he also got 3 additional fall guys for him, but that just... You'd need someone to be like, alright, I'll do it. I'll take the heat for this one. Have you seen Europe police chases? No. When I think of a European police chase, I imagine something really sad and slow. So many of the roads I've seen, well, I've never been to Europe, but so many of the roads I've seen into videos we've watched, like with like European cop stuff, they're so tight. Like, it feels like it's not conducive to a chase. It's more like a mildly accelerated caravan. Watch one. Alright, we'll recommend a European police chase. I'll check one out. If I just type in... Will I get something interesting? Insane driving from Italy during a police chase. Alright, alright. Perpetrator's been spotted. Can you turn motion blur off? Holy shit, this is disorienting. Exit tier 1 mock. Okay. The quality here is actually really hurting me. Holy shit, look at these turns though. What the fuck? Not a fan of this POV. Yeah, I don't really like the POV either, but it's just because of the blurriness. Give me someone with some like better quality. Police chase UK 17. What was that? What did he throw? A little hammer?
Yeah.
It was a drill? Oh, actually huge pit maneuver. Man, just bullying this car here, or the van. Oh boy. Not a great advertisement for Under Armour.
Tango 09, generally back towards Sahin there. Speed 40 and 30, right, Milligan Road. Low risk, pursuit authorised please. Pursuit authorised. Thank you.
They need to upgrade their dash cam quality. Holy shit, this is bad.
Stand by. It's high risk, taking out a load of cones at the port high towards oncoming traffic. It's got a cone stuck to its bumper, no contact with other vehicles, back down to low risk. Ride Vale Road. Stand by. It's
oh, big maneuver.
Pavement, across the pavement onto Glenhill's Way. Was medium risk, back to low. Vehicles overtaking the traffic, speed now 80 in a 30, still no pedestrians. light traffic, medium risk.
Yeah, these car chases aren't
Pavement,
aren't that good, you know what I mean?
Left, back towards Port Pie.
It doesn't have the drama
Left.
that a good old-fashioned red-blooded American car chase has. Interesting strategy.
09, I've been rammed. Unable to continue at the minute. Continuation of the Nuri. 2 people have decamped from the vehicle.
Thanks for your sub Cubone.
It's off-road.
Now it's faster. Yeah, the 2 people leaving the car really increased its acceleration. What is this? Oh.
Somebody decamp.
Anyway, so there's a mayor running toward the shop now, he's just gone into the Premier. Yeah, mayor's just going to the Premier shop,
Man, this is a disorienting POV.
Alright, you're next. Give me your hands. Theft motor vehicle, failed stop.
What in the fuck was this guy's plan? What? Hey, I was just in a car chase, but I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go ahead and stop at the convenience store. What in the fuck? What? His plan was to blend in, but they saw him like they knew what he looked like. Thanks to the resub. Turpits? Have you seen the video of Santa chasing a hit-and-run driver on a motorcycle? Holy fuck, what? Santa saves the day. Hit-and-run offender captured. Is this has to be it. Like, this can't be a normal occurrence. Has the hit and run already happened? Oh, must have just happened. Oh shit, Jesus Christ. Actually just hits that woman. What the fuck? Oh my god, now you got Santa Claus and with no reindeers on your ass. He's unencumbered. Holy shit, this guy's a maniac! Oh my god! He's on the naughty list now. Yeah, you bet your sweet bippy he is.
Faut la calmer. Arrête-toi.
Bro, she just hit someone. She has no reservations about doing it again. He's treating it like an animal. Oh, you just got pranked again! How many times are you gonna fall for this?
No.
Man, Santa's actually like a hero here.
Là. Oh là 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 là.
I like how he's still chasing her. Even though the police are already on the case, he's still doing it too. He just wants to see it through.
Oh putain.
Typical biker thinks he owns the road. Okay, I will agree. Like, doing the maneuvers he's doing is super douchey if he didn't have a purpose. He is literally tracking down a hit-and-run driver that just blasted a fucking woman at an intersection. I think at that point he has a pretty fair reason to catch up to this person. Though you could also make the argument he got her license plate. That could have been enough. But, you know, you can never be too sure. Cop dropped the bike. Did he just dump the bike? Oh, he fucking dumped it. Wait, how did that even happen? What? Oh, it was so cool. You ruined an action movie moment, man. Oh, jeepers. Just slap her with that charge. Breaking an officer's motorcycle. He got his tootsies stuck. So is she like high on something, or like what is like what? How did this even happen? Oh, I also forgot his sidekick in the car.
J'ai essayé de la calmer, faire ça, parce que.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle a, elle, là?
Bah déjà, elle l'a pas vu, celui-là qu'elle a. Mais après, ouais, le pare-brise elle est éclaté. Non, 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 c'est quelqu'un rue de Rivoli qui traversait le passage piéton. Ouais. Et
I also I like how they're just arresting her based on this guy's word. Though he does have like a cam, so I imagine it's detaining until they see the footage. But they really trusted Santa Claus. They're like, holy fuck, jolly old Saint Nick says she did a crime. All right, I mean, I trust him.
quelqu'un rue de Rivoli qui traversait le passage piéton. Ouais. Et
Exit tier
ah
1.
ouais, il a volé,
Bump
il a
in the resub Helio. Whoops. Overall, I think that was a very net positive situation. I think that was W from Santa, despite his dangerous driving. What if she what if she was trying to catch someone else that did a hit and run? Oh yeah. That would actually be like a really deep anime plot. In her pursuit of a hit and run driver, she performed a hit and run. This is a huge video. I've never seen this. Man, they are about that action, though. Oh! Jesus Christ! These are some tight corridors. Ah, they got him. That was easy. Nice. Of course I'm gonna be playing Callisto Protocol. Here's the prime magic. Alright, let's check out this police chase. We've been blessed with a lot of good police chases this month. Is there no sound? This chase was mid. Chat said it was great. I'll take their word for it. We'll see, I guess. Pretty huge dodge there on the officer. Okay, already off-roading. This guy is much more in a panic mode than the last chase we watched. The other guy was ice cold. This guy is frantic. Thanks to the resub Bean, Corbin, Captain, and Tomahawk, and the anonymous gift sub. And resub Chef. And Brina. At least he's got his hazards on. Thanks to resub Korbanski and Colt. And Jesus. Why is he running away? I have no idea. There's no sound yet, so I'm waiting. Hopefully they'll explain what's going on. Does he have his hazards on? I mean, he may be engaged in a high-speed police chase, but that doesn't mean he needs to be disrespectful and not follow standard road etiquette. He's a Prime Cloud in the resub Blang. We supposed to hear audio? No, it just hasn't started yet. I skipped to like 2 minutes and they do put audio in eventually, but right now it's just silence. Oh, the hazards are on because he stole this car. Oh boy, wait, there were... Oh, there's at least 4 people in that vehicle. Holy shit.
So now that CHP unit's going to say, hey, what am I going to do? I'm going to
track this
guy still and alert the law enforcement helicopter and other ground units to hopefully pick up those
the whole clown car
that were passengers inside that vehicle. 3 get out. This is a Gore Point.
Woo!
710 freeway. This is a freeway that is populated by big rigs. And that vehicle here, but
I mean, that is very nice to keep the hazards on.
From the 60 freeway.
I'm pretty sure they stay on because the car was broken into, though, so not their call.
Freeway, start running, and then the car keeps moving. I mean, that's quite something.
I have seen pursuits, yes, in which there were passengers, one, perhaps a couple, that were dropped off, so to speak, and the driver continued on.
Thanks to Gift Sub Colt, and Risa Bellsbury, and Michael, and Schweiker,
on the right shoulder,
and
on surface streets
Attack.
as well. This doesn't even appear. This is not a carpool lane. It's just a left shoulder buffer zone, as we call it. You know, that K-wall, that concrete barrier between the northbound side of the 710 and the southbound side of the 710. And this is the southbound side of the 710 freeway here, coming away from the 60. Stop and go traffic busy. He's going to need.
Oh, he's threading the needle.
Whoa! Box truck. Again, precision driving by this suspect who
that was impressive.
To have stolen that vehicle. At least 4 occupants in this vehicle at one time. 3 got out of the car. We saw it. We watched it live from Skyfox with our Extreme Nav system. And now at least the driver, obviously, in this vehicle. Unknown if there are any other passengers.
Well, so now we have 2 investigations working, right? We have, obviously, law enforcement officers going after the 3 individuals who exited the vehicle right near that off-ramp, probably about a mile back. So now there's the hunt for those 3 suspects.
710 and the 5.
710 and the 5.
I'm surprised they're still on
this is not a carpool lane.
This.
And then
haven't got off yet.
We led the newscast with how busy
like you can't escape a chopper here.
This is because we are just hours away from the Thanksgiving holiday as this suspect weaves in and out with those hazards on. You wonder, Rick, if they know that the hazards are on.
Yeah, unclear. All this suspect is trying to do, and so many people ask, why do they run? Why do they go? Because they're still out of custody. Obviously, they're guilty of something. They were lit up. They didn't pull over, and the pursuit was on. South 710 at Washington Boulevard.
Thanks to Brian Tweez and the resub Kid, King Cocos, and Knuckle.
Stretch of the 710 freeway. This is that stretch of the 710 that connects the
No, this isn't live.
Long Beach and LA.
This was a little less than an hour ago.
That comes in and out of those harbors. That's why it's occupied by so many big rig trailers.
Yeah, you know, every Tuesday before Thanksgiving, traffic is usually the lead story with the chopper shot showing all the people on the road. We've never covered it like this before, though. This is a whole different way of covering traffic on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And this person weaves in and out of traffic.
If he just turns off his hazards, he just goes ghost.
Those 3 men jumped out of the vehicle.
Shut off the lights.
Caught up with
take out the hazards.
That may give
invisible.
Law enforcement a better sense of who is in this vehicle.
Sure, and we don't know if they were
Jesus.
all men. You couldn't necessarily tell that, but regardless of that, that would give them some leads on who is behind the wheel.
It is possible also that this was a carjacking and those individuals were being held in the car and they were released from the car.
You're right.
That is an interesting theory.
Alex, into the gore point here, avoiding the traffic. That SUV was on just a few vehicles behind, and now this is the southbound side of the 710 coming away from Washington Boulevard in that buffer zone, that gore point, that narrow area, and he's just trying to get around.
He got clipped.
Every vehicle, trying to avoid law enforcement.
I think he got clipped in there.
Up ahead as well, above at a very low altitude, perhaps just a few hundred feet, illuminating the scene here. That vehicle, that smaller sized SUV with its hazards on, now in that left buffer zone on the southbound side of the 710, adjacent to the K-wall. Again, that concrete barrier that divides the north and southbound side of the 710. A dangerous pursuit for these motors. And Alex and Marla, I always mention, if you ever encounter anything like this, do the best you can. You can't do it here in this type of traffic. Try to pull to the right or to the left. Give law enforcement plenty of space. Make it safe for yourself. Don't try to be a hero.
Well, when we talk about
don't try. It's not like you're gonna know the situation. You're just gonna think it's some fucking maniac.
Know that law enforcement will back
you just get out of the way, like, naturally. I don't think anyone's gonna like try and pit maneuver this guy.
Drivers out there, especially on this getaway Tuesday. So now it seems that the strategy here for law enforcement is to continue pursuing, but even if they do back off from the ground, they do have that night sun, and so they will continue to track the suspect, but at the very least perhaps give them the indication that they've backed off.
He must be honking. Oh, he absolutely is. Yeah, he's 100% honking.
And traffic's going to be bad this entire stretch of the 710. There may be areas where it loosens up a little bit, like right here. But I see some more backups, some stop-and-go action coming up ahead. Atlantic Bandini, this is a busy industrial stretch of the Los Angeles Basin adjacent to the LA River. The LA River being on the right or the west side of this area of the 710 freeway.
Seaweed Bowl and Honey Nut.
Cudahy. The next freeway would be the next freeway interchange, which would give an option to this individual being pursued, would be the 105 freeway. After that, the 90.
Oh, is he finally getting off?
To the 405, then you get down to the harbor area. As I had mentioned, a very busy area down there in the Long Beach and Los Angeles harbors, where all that cargo comes off those cargo ships from across the Pacific Ocean. Those trailers, big rigs pick that cargo up and make their way north and southbound on the 710 freeway to deliver those goods.
So,
thanks to resub, Aragorn.
People on the road right now, people leaving for the holidays, people
no, not live.
From work, like a regular day, or for
this was 26 minutes ago or something.
That they're going to tonight. People going out to do their holiday shopping, potentially, all mixed on our
pretty tame chase. Freeway. Yeah, he's just staying on the freeway here, the interstate.
You know, face to face with this vehicle that is driving through traffic. It is challenging, Marla, to your point. If you're law enforcement, do you try to weave your vehicle through this like Frogger game that's happening right now with this car going in and out of traffic, or are you potentially putting people in danger in trying to do it? It is remarkable so far, Marla, that we have not seen this car visibly badly damage another vehicle, may have barely clipped one of these vehicles, but given the maneuvers that we've seen so far, it's quite something.
Wow, this guy is just not getting out. He's just staying on the interstate here.
You can see the night sun from
he must have a plan.
Shining the light there.
Not a good plan, but he must have some semblance of an idea of what he wants to do.
Flashing all the while. It's hard to get a sense of the backlog of law enforcement officers because we can't see what's trailing, so it's hard to see if there are tons of black and whites trailing behind, to Alex's point, how they're going to think about bringing this to an end. Because they strategize, Rick, about maybe we'll do some spike strips ahead, maybe we'll, obviously it's too dangerous for a pit maneuver, so on and so forth. But I guess the idea would be to get this guy off the busy freeway and onto surface.
Thanks for Prime, Kamzy.
That's right. 710 southbound, by the way, if you're just tuning in now at Firestone Boulevard, we saw this pursuit on the 10 freeway and make a dramatic transition onto the southbound.
How long is the video? This one was like 30 minutes.
University, Los Angeles, for a time.
So not quite the marathon like the last one.
Off-ramps, but making their way on the freeway, this suspect did.
But this guy started by going the wrong way down the interstate, then off-roading, and then getting on here.
On-ramp ramp area, picking up the southbound side of the 710, and that's where we picked this up at this point. In fact, here it is. This is the point I was just making. That's an off-ramp.
Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah,
that's an off-ramp from the 10
they're showing it.
Westbound.
This is how he started the chase.
Even a CHP or a law enforcement unit right there, a cruiser, they decided to off-road it there, make its way down the bank, and then get onto a legitimate off-ramp there and make the transition over to the southbound side of the...
So does he just stay here forever? Oh, this is when the 3 other guys got out.
Right there. And now we've picked it up live on
This guy right here is not getting away. I'll tell you right now. Whoever this was is not getting away. They can't run. Look at them try.
1, 2, 3. Exit. Right there. And now we've picked it up.
They have no shot.
Smaller screen there, so you
they can't even jog.
Suspects get out of the vehicle, then we assume that
it's wait. Yeah. Wait, like a glove. Look at that.
So you saw those 3 suspects get out of the vehicle, then
God damn.
That is just yeah, that was just a tight squeeze there off the onto this on-ramp here. This is what Firestone Boulevard, State Route 42, the Southgate, East Los Angeles area. So yes, 3 people got out of the vehicle at one point. We assume that just leaves the driver, but that's an assumption. That's all we can do at this point in time.
And Ponick and Jarwal.
And the
2 gift subs rose.
Is years of experience chasing these bad guys on the streets. Dennis,
no, it's not the same guy as last time.
What do you make of this? And given how busy the roads are now that we are on a service street, nonetheless, what is the best strategy for law enforcement?
Well, the best strategy is to protect the public, and that's what they emphasize, to protect the public at ultimate cost. You don't want to injure the public. You don't want the individual that's being chased to hurt anyone, getting involved in a collision. So jeopardy is of great concern, and they emphasize that over and over on pursuits, is make sure the public's safe. And you have to go into a tracking mode. You got an air unit overhead. So ultimate concern is for the public safety. They apprehend the individual.
Okay.
Interesting.
We're going again wrong way.
And trying to get in the right way. Oh!
Quite a maneuver.
Another close call.
Hold on. I've still got a ton of like phlegm in my throat. I hate that shit. Fucking terrible.
Firestone Boulevard. This is a busy industrial area. Firestone Boulevard, an east and west major thoroughfare off the 710 freeway. And he made his way west on Firestone Boulevard from the 710 freeway. Dangerous moves again, but as you had mentioned, Alex, it's amazing. We haven't seen any major strikes, meaning that suspect has, you know, gingerly skidded between other vehicles, but we have not seen any significant impact yet, thankfully. So hopefully nobody has been injured in this.
Quite a skilled driver that we've seen so far. Dennis, back to you quickly.
Yeah, they haven't hit anything yet. That is pretty impressive.
The challenge of this much traffic, because this is one of the busiest days of the entire year on the roads, right in the middle of rush hour when this is happening. How does that change what LAPD does?
Well, LAPD, again, is the concern. We'll let the individual flee, let him go, catch him
Thanks
later,
to
get the
Tim
license plate, et cetera.
And Myco.
The ultimate concern, we've seen some tragedies occur with these pursuits, is public safety. They don't want some innocent individual getting involved in this situation, so they'll back off when they do. Years past, we never backed off. We would continue with them until we apprehended them. The new philosophy is protect the public and don't let the individual cause damage or injury to an innocent person. As we see what's happening with this, if we had a motor officer may be behind, and I rode motors for a number of years, but the fact is this particular situation with the traffic, it's very, very dangerous, but police activity is back off if you need to back off. As long as you got a bird overhead, that's what you need to do.
Rivas.
I mean, it's very dangerous, though, considering that this person has repeatedly driven the wrong way against traffic and has made some wild moves.
Obviously, they're wanted for some serious charges. They wouldn't be driving in this manner. But the more pursuits we see, the more ridiculous they get. Again, another jeopardy of public safety with the particular situation. They just don't care.
I just don't understand what his fucking plan is.
Having done this for so many years,
all he's doing is just weaving through lanes like this, doing nothing.
More appropriate to back off as the driver's now picking up some speed here.
Like they're not chasing him per se.
Have the air unit overhead. They're not going with that air unit.
They're just waiting for him to wear himself out.
Now we see how the individual is acting in a bizarre fashion. I've got 3 people who fled. There'll be units chasing those individuals. Hopefully there'll be multiple air units overhead. But this individual is wanted for something very serious. Not just a traffic violation. They're wanted for something very serious to driving this pattern, this behavior pattern, which is extremely dangerous for everyone. But again, the units want to protect public safety.
That's literally a Kia, is it?
At the same time, they don't
Well, it is a stolen car.
And one more
so
thing,
it probably
guys,
is a
before we
Kia.
let you go, what did you make of that maneuver when 3 people jumped out of the vehicle on the freeway and started running?
Well, obviously they were talking. It's time to split, so let's get out.
Thanks,
and let the
Resub
driver
Carnage.
Continue. There may just be the driver, may have a passenger or two, but it reminds me of the smash and grabs. This is the kind of situation.
Is this guy fucking stupid? You can't. There's no way you fit in there.
A lot of jewelry.
Are you fucking dumb?
And this may be I don't know what the pursuit is for, but it may be. Well, they say it's a stolen car, but it might be more than a stolen car because this kind of driving.
His heart rate must be so high right now. He's debating getting out.
All right, Dennis Zine, thank you so much for your insights. And I just want to correct the record. I was saying LAPD. This is right now being led by the Sheriff's Department, the LA County Sheriff's Department taking the lead on this pursuit. It's been tough for us to tell because we haven't seen any of the...
He really wants to go for it.
...this vehicle for some time now, Marla.
But, Alex, to your point, though, when we're on the... and, Rick, you can back me up or not on this. When they're on the highway, that's... California Highway Patrol, and then now we're on the surface streets. So
oh, he's going for it.
The Sheriff's Department then picks it back up. It's sort of a ping pong.
It's all hands on deck. Whatever law enforcement is around, now that we are in the Southgate area on the westbound side of Firestone Boulevard, having exited the southbound side of the 710, it appeared to me that there was some situation.
There he goes.
Some time, but there's a large area of the Los Angeles basin and the greater Los Angeles area that the policing comes from the Sheriff's Department, making a right, which would make it mostly a northbound turn there off of Firestone Boulevard onto Otis Street, now picking up speed. We saw that backup, Alex and Marla, on the southbound side of the 710 freeway against traffic again there.
Against the grain.
Southbound lanes. He saw that backup and didn't want any part of it, so exited the southbound side of the 710 at Firestone Boulevard, then onto Otis Street, now making a left-hand turn, which is a westbound turn onto Independence Avenue, a busy mixed area as I look at my real.
I recently, while driving to the warehouse, had not to this extent. There was some asshole behind me, and one of the roads I was going down had a lot of speed bumps. This fucking dude sped around me going the wrong way, came back and blasted one of the speed bumps in front of me. I thought I was about to watch him take off into space. It's fucking amazing.
That's right.
By law enforcement because they are keeping track. It's hard to keep track, though, when there are so many infractions.
The most recent pursuit that, you know, with all my years flying up in Skyfox and covering these pursuits, about 20 years, the one that we saw with the multiple stolen vehicles, that one was definitely one where that driver already a
Bali,
a number of
Mega Penguin, Crombus, Spoonerism, Gummy, and the Prime Deco.
Running a red light, they can knock that down. They can add up as much as they can to push the charges to hopefully keep these guys out of jail, because we heard so much, especially during COVID, that there's they catch them, they put them in jail, and they're released on the same day or night.
Yep.
And we just don't want that. Okay, foot bail.
Oh, shit!
Oh, with the car
drivers going on the corner of Elizabeth and Liberty here.
We lost the night sun.
Not well illuminated.
Where's our night sun light? There it is.
On the run. Now this is where it gets dangerous again. There was no need to actually exit the vehicle
there.
But this is the situation we saw with that pursuit. Going to a home, you know, perhaps, and having an altercation with the homeowners, the people residing in that unit.
Whoever is manning that light is doing a terrible job. Holy shit.
Have to assume that they are.
They have to be working with the guy. That is some of the worst light work I've ever seen.
Or not, or if this was just randomly the place where they chose to foot bail. We understand that the vehicle itself kept moving and crashed into a tree. So there was nobody else apparently in that vehicle.
Good.
And now this suspect, and if you know anybody that lives in this area, please give them a call, give them a heads up.
Doors and windows locked.
I have no clue where they've gone now.
Very dangerous. We saw
they were so slow with the light.
Recently that Rick was mentioning a similar situation to this, where the suspect got into a home stole car
Thank you,
keys,
Tier 1 DJ.
grabbed another vehicle, and got away. So we hope that a similar situation doesn't happen here. We also don't know, Rick, is this suspect armed?
That's right. You see a lot of activity in that home there on the far left side of your screen. Law enforcement has to assume they are, but if you live anywhere near, again, we will reiterate this, Elizabeth and Liberty, stay inside, doors and windows locked. Keep your phone on and call 911 if you see anything on your property there. But a lot of areas to hide. The night sun is on this area.
Camera work wasn't like the other one. Nah, this was so much worse. They were so slow with the light too.
With the windows on, we just saw that. Unclear if that's related to that suspect on the run. 4 people inside. It appears that they were all males. 4 males inside that stolen vehicle. That's why they were pursuing this individual. Unclear what happened with that incident, how it really started. If they were just going to try to do a traffic stop, they ran the plates. That vehicle came back as stolen, and the pursuit was on.
It looks like they're not going to catch him.
4 males that we just saw.
We know.
And human nature all are. So
the spotlight guy literally cost him everything he threw.
The stolen vehicle. We haven't ascertained that yet, but they could be on it as well. I know that CHP was on for a time, but you can see they're setting up that perimeter. We use that term a lot. There's the law enforcement helicopter there crossing our screen. We talk about perimeters with wildfire, setting that line, that circle around the danger zone. And that's what they're doing in this neighborhood, setting up units in and around the neighborhood, trying to seal off that area so that that suspect can't leave that area and they can contain that individual.
Man, that light guy really fucking trolled. He took so long. Like, he took so incredibly long. Yeah, I mean, this guy's just gone now. This just happened an hour ago, though, so I do wonder if they're going to catch him or if he gets away. The last guy zoomed in on a weed whacker that fell out of a speeding truck. Oh yeah, that guy was a champ. The camera work from the last chase was leagues better than this. This was amateurish. They did a horrible job. Thanks, resub Toast and the Prime Sensei. The Bits Wallop you. Camera was fine, it was the spotlight. Yeah, true. I guess that's 2 separate jobs there. The camera work was fine overall, I agree. But the spotlight was despicable, disgraceful even. What about the other 3 guys? Surely one of them was caught? Oh, I have no doubt at least one of them was caught. They were so slow. One of them couldn't even jog. Okay, let's watch that police chase now. This better live up to the hype. I've heard non-stop about this goddamn police chase. So I heard this is like some actual GTA shit.
David, we were up over in Knott's Berry Farm, looked out the window.
No one told me there'd be jump scares in here. Holy shit. Wow. That was so loud. What the fuck?
And what do you have? Another pursuit. This is eastbound 91 freeway, just past the 5 freeway. This was an attempted traffic stop, as I mentioned. Unclear which agency and who is pursuing.
Okay, so now he's just booking it out of there.
Technically still in pursuit mode, but what you can see here is that the driving is very dangerous, very erratic and aggressive tactics as he tries
what the fuck?
You're squeezing through these 2 cars at a red light. You can see some front end.
Interesting maneuver.
On that bumper, now turning 60 miles per hour down a residential street.
That's skill. How is that? Don't give me that shit at all. That wasn't skill at all. He just wedged himself between the 2 cars and hit the gas. There was no skill involved in that maneuver. And he also got lucky the car next to him backed up, so he had a little extra space for it.
But making random turns nonetheless here at a pretty high rate of
He needs
speed.
to find a bridge. and then switch cars.
He's pulling over and maybe thinking about.
Oh, holy shit! He actually is switching cars.
Door opening up, and he is either going to walk or run away here. He dropped his phone, and now.
Oh, maybe not.
Getting in the vehicle. We'll see here.
What is that? Did he hit the wrong button on his controller? What is going on?
In a rush to get away from that vehicle, getting in a pickup truck. We'll see if he. Okay, yeah, he does not. He does. I was going to say maybe he.
What the fuck?
Yeah, breaking into the pickup truck.
Man, he must have left the cops in the dust. Man had the afterburners on that Honda Civic. Fucking turbojets activated.
To get away in that original pursuit vehicle, I could tell you that
1 star left.
Is overhead
Yeah.
here. They have eyes on it. They are probably streaming ABC7 as we speak. As
Helicopter is just so busted in the police chase meta. You can never escape it.
At a high rate of speed after into oncoming lanes of traffic, some wild turns here. They have to get some ground units into this area. Because
Yeah, I haven't seen a single officer here. Where are they at? Bro, at this point, this guy could probably just go home and just wait out the wanted level. My god. Where are they? Maybe not. Maybe there's a cat in the helicopter. I don't know. What was that? I thought it was a siren.
It just doesn't make sense that he would just dump the vehicle for no other reason except for maybe the possibility of
what is he doing?
Be running out of gas. So if the gas is low, and if it's a stolen car, that would have made a lot of sense. Now he's parking it in a parking spot once again in Anaheim. We'll try again. We'll try and get.
Oh, we lost him.
Okay, let's stay on him. Stay on him right here. He's just running
there
around
he is.
the building here. Looks like he's coming up on another couple of cars.
Cameraman has aimbot.
A van and a small red compact car. Looks like he's trying to break in to the van.
Oh, he did.
An open door in that white van, and now you can see the black.
There they are. Right behind him. There's the boys in blue.
He's inside the car, likely trying to hotwire it at this point, and you can see they have lit him up.
So someone in chat enlighten me. My dad used to always say hot wiring modern cars is almost impossible. Is that true or false? Like cars made within the last 10 years. Getting mostly trues and a couple falses. So if he actually hotwires this van, I'm going to have to assume that it's an older van.
We're actually on the north side of the...
Yeah, I can actually see that he's trying to hotwire it. He's got the alarm going off.
A pursuit driver that is just...
Oh, he's done it.
Look at this! Ramming into the front of that black and white.
The cameraman sounds excited.
Fullerton Police now trying to block...
Oh boy, it's a game of chicken.
As he puts it in reverse. He's going up and down, trying to...
Here comes a 45-point turn.
He's really trying to ram that car out of his way as he is now stuck in that parking spot. There's really nowhere for him to go. He's got a fence in front of him, but I only see those...
I like that they're giving him plenty of space to work with here.
Back and forth. Now he's created some room.
There we go.
Here, and he's going to probably try and ram in again or do a 4-point turn and turn it around. He's got to turn it all the way around with that hit.
It's going to be more than a 4-point turn, I think.
Because what else can those officers do? They really don't have many options. Here comes the backup. Here comes backup.
Oh shit!
This is dangerous. Look at this. A head-on situation.
Jesus Christ!
Officers out of the vehicle, and now he's racing through.
What the fuck?
As more officers
fuck! The whole department's here now.
What is he gonna do here? Around all of those
is he drifting?
Lights, those are two.
Oh god! He actually. What the fuck?
Look at this.
Whoa! Did you see that drift?
This neighborhood, look at this.
Holy shit!
Around all of those black and whites, those are two Fullerton police officers.
Oh my god, this guy must have hopped in this car and made sure that when he hotwired it, he had his copy of Teriyaki Boys on cassette in order to play it through the radio here. What a mean drift.
That's right. And anybody who is willing to engage with those cops like that.
Oh god.
Look at this.
Oh fuck.
All of this traffic here as he tries to get back on the freeway. It looks like he's trying to get back on the 91
That'd be so frustrating. I wouldn't be surprised if the civilians just start chasing him down now.
91 freeway, surely CHP, for as far as I could see out the window from up here in Air 7 HD, very little traffic in his way.
I wonder if he has a plan in mind.
As you were wondering too, David, that I can only imagine that CHP HP has been requested to take this over because you've got Anaheim PD who's pretty much out of pocket.
See, like right there, I feel like if he had just stopped and like hid somewhere, he might have been all right. Right, this guy is just a piece of shit, though.
So getting off at Beach Boulevard,
hitting so many cars, endangering all these civilians. I'm no fan, but it's hard not to appreciate the entertainment of a good chase, especially one where there's no one that's injured.
There's Anaheim PD's
Oh,
they are directly
damn, the chopper's in it. Imagine this is like a Just Cause situation. This chopper drops like a grappling hook and hits the van, picking it up and drops them off at the police headquarters. Fuck me, that'd be so cool. I see a lot of people insulting the officers. I disagree. When it comes to chases, I think they have the right philosophy most of the time, where if it's like a very dangerous situation, you don't chase because you don't want to endanger civilians. I think that's their policy, and I think that's the right way of handling it. Like, I see a lot of people shitting on them for not engaging in this chase here and, like, going fucking crazy, ramping off of parked tow trucks like it's GTA. And I just think that'd be the wrong way of handling it. I'd be more mad at the officers, because they're not going to be able to drive, like, in a way that doesn't endanger people. So they're letting this guy go solo, they have the chopper on him so they'll always know where he is, and then they will just go in a safer route that doesn't put people at risk. I think that is the right way of handling it, 100%. So I do not blame the cops at all. The only thing I was criticizing is how slow they were to being on him when he was fully stopped. Since they have the chopper, they're getting real-time info, I would have expected them to at least be closer to him. I wasn't criticizing them for the lack of, like, high-speed pursuit, fucking hitting him with the pit maneuver in a residential area. They straight up let him hotwire the truck, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the fuck-up I'm talking about. They were so far behind, this dude was able to hotwire a truck, run through 5 little townhomes, and then back up fucking 30 times before anyone else showed up to the scene. That's what I'm criticizing. It's not the lack of them chasing him through all of these people, like the residential area and like around all of these people's cars. Why didn't they shoot the tires? That's a good point. Like, there was an officer there. I'm shocked he didn't just start shooting the tires out or something. I feel like it's got to be like every officer's dream to like pop the tires on a car. Stray bullets. That's a fair point, actually. That's fair. It was literally a townhome. Good point. Van's got some good horsepower. Almost feels like an advertisement for this van. Not only does it have good horsepower, but the traction on it's actually nuts. He's made some very tight turns, and it's held up really well. I feel like I'm watching a commercial.
He's barely braking. He's taking all of these turns.
Easy to steal. Yeah, they'd cut that part out of the ad.
He's caught himself in a little bit of a jam. He just tries to use the V.
God damn. Parting the seas.
Gotten through that light there. We're on Valley View.
I cannot believe they haven't hit him with the spike trap yet. He must be driving too fast that they can't get ahead of him for it.
And again, throughout this pursuit,
narrator's like an esports announcer. Yeah, he's casting this like it's an actual league match. Can't blame him. Like, this is the most excitement he's probably had on the job ever.
5 freeway approaching Norwalk. If he continues in the west,
he has to have some kind of destination in mind or something. It's just random turns and driving and parking lots.
Whatsoever, just went right over the curb there. I mean, there really wasn't anybody in his way. I'm not even sure what's going through this.
Yeah, he's even being critiqued by the announcer.
Impossible to set up for a spike. Look at this.
Oh!
Off-roading, trying to get around traffic. Yeah, almost slammed into that tree.
Oh, wait, he did. Yep.
Through the parking lot.
Nearly spun out.
Through an empty warehouse parking lot, back onto Marquette Avenue.
He got clipped. Man, watching this live must have been nuts. Fuck. Holy shit. Thanks to the Prime.
Yeah, not
Spazzy, the resub Young. He gives sub John.
There are pieces oh, he's lost his tire.
Yeah, he's on his rims.
He's on that left rear tire is
man, and it is still scooting.
I don't know if there's any tread left. And now
oh my, real-time editing.
Even more trouble maintaining control of this vehicle as he continues northbound on Marquette Avenue, right along.
The YouTube chat is going so hard. Paint shop, paint shop. They're just screaming paint shop.
Still Fullerton. It's Fullerton PD. Fullerton PD.
Fullerton PD on the case, baby. Soon we're going to need the Dominic Toretto Private Military Company coming in to stop this guy. Oh, wow.
as he comes up. Well, no, he's not in Norwalk yet, but look at this. He's going through that gas station without any tire on that left rear wheel. Almost struck several vehicles there. A miracle nobody's gotten hurt yet, but you can see he is really.
It really is a miracle.
Now, lots of traffic
ramming
into all of these cars.
Oh boy.
And this is northbound Carmenita Road now, and it's not moving. He's stuck. Now he's stuck. It looked like he's stuck.
How the fuck does he get out of this situation? What's
flying and
I've never been in this situation. What is proper protocol for a car like this? Like what do you do? Like, oh my god, the officer got a gun drawn on a van that's been speeding around in front of me. Do I go around? Do I stay? Like, what the fuck? I would be panicking. Like, I myself would be panicking. I wouldn't know if, like, I need to run away, like, drive out, or if I'm supposed to stay parked. No, I'm talking about the civilian car, not the fucking officer. Jesus Christ, what are you talking about? I just don't know. Like, if I saw this in front of me and I happened to be the car right behind it, my heart would be racing probably faster than this guy's. Just between the decision of, am I supposed to go around this, or am I supposed to just, like, stay parked here, or, like, maybe pull off to the right side like a fire truck coming through.
Put it in reverse once and ram into that.
Man, those sparks are flying off like an episode of Power Rangers. Jesus Christ.
At all. It looks like the van is now stuck. He's likely just going to wait for backup, and right now it doesn't appear.
Oh, it's starting to fire.
The van is going anywhere.
Oh, maybe he's going to blow up the van for like a smoke screen.
Not aware. You've got to at least wonder whether that's going through his mind. He's probably not aware. Well, now he's aware.
Oh, there's no, there's no way.
The wheel's on fire, but certainly he's aware of the fire under the hood. More pieces flying out there as this vehicle is starting to come apart. I'm thinking it came from the, well, it could be, because, I mean, where else would that smoke be coming from?
Where did that officer just go? What the fuck was that?
But that wheel, that left rear wheel, is also creating
what? Why did he?
As well. So
where did that other officer just go?
Now I've got to wonder if that transmission is just.
I'm sure this guy's got it. I'm going home. I'm off the clock.
Not sure. Fullerton PD.
Oh shit!
Crawls out of the passenger window and is now running for it northbound Carmenita Road. Running up northbound Carmenita.
He doesn't seem particularly fast.
He crosses the street. What he decides to do here.
He also doesn't seem like he has that much sense of urgency here. It's like a casual jog.
And another officer in the opposite direction, and
he's getting winded already. Oh boy.
Alleyway here.
Oh!
Loses his footing. Oh no, he's now on private property.
Oh boy.
Like a woman.
Now they need a warrant.
He's now in the backyard.
Now it's over.
And he's gonna hide out here along Leppingwell Road.
What the fuck?
And jumping fences. He's jumping fences, looking for a way in.
An accomplice.
Little dog, small dog there in the backyard. He's under that patio.
He's gonna go inside that house, shave his facial hair, change his clothes, and then just pretend to be somebody else. He went that way.
Very dangerous situation here where we have no information, but here comes somebody running out the front. Look at this. Look at this. A conference.
Oh, Jesus.
The house, a family home, and now we're going to come around the front here.
Oh, they're beating his ass.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this. He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He just got in that truck. There's a dog under that truck.
Oh, the guy's got a knife on him.
Look at this.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Look at this.
He had him.
Inside the house,
and then he gets his fucking truck stolen.
Now we're gonna come around the front here.
So they throw a couple punches, and then she's holding him back for some reason. So yeah, if he actually did take action and like stab him or something, he could have gone to jail. Never mind.
I cannot believe what we are witnessing, guys.
Are they gonna pay for the truck though, like the city?
Creative here, but look at him. A little bit of traffic, and once again, right through another gas station. This is just incredible. This is the third vehicle that he has stolen today.
That's a pretty good record for one day's work. 3 thefts and a so far a 25-minute chase. I mean, that's a full day.
Get themselves in a position where they could bring this to an end if they can figure that out, and then there's going to be...
How did he have that much time in the house? The cops weren't far away. He ran here, and the cops chased him in cars. Are they not being fed the information that we're seeing? Because we saw him go through one house and then into another, and he stayed there for like a good 2 minutes, maybe? And then went out the front door, I'm guessing stole the keys while he's in the house, got into a fight with the homeowners, and then took the car without a single officer being nearby. Like, I feel like that's plenty of time, because the cops were right behind him. Like, you can see them go by right here. They are right here. And he ran through this, slipped, turned around, and then ran through those two houses. There must be, like, some red tape that the cops weren't able to, like, get over there. Like, maybe I was joking, but maybe they, like, legitimately did need a warrant to even be around the area. I don't know. Man, this is so fucking sad. This is that guy's work vehicle. Fuck, that sucks, man. Like, the guy is, like, he's a talented driver, and, like, the chase is wild, but I feel so fucking bad for all the victims in here. What a shame. Shit, yikes. Yeah, he was pissed in the interview. Oh, they interviewed him? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, he had every right to be pissed. Christ. How did this start? Apparently, he ran from a traffic stop. Or, no, is that what they said at the beginning? Fuck, it's already been so long now this chase has been going on.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it was.
Look at this. Over the median again, going
He got stopped. I think he had stolen a vehicle, got stopped, and then sped out.
With additional traffic at Santa Fe Springs Road, now well into Santa
He's also so lucky. Every driver right now is very attentive. The drivers are pulling out of his way and stopping when he's going through the red lights. He is so lucky the drivers around him are actually decent.
70 to 80 miles per hour.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is making California drivers look good. Not him in particular, I'm talking about, like, the people on the road. They're able to recognize when he's coming, like, they must see him behind them, because they're actually pulling out of the way to avoid any kind of collision with them. And when he's going through the red light intersections, they are stopping. So they see him before he gets there somehow, and they're reacting well. So yeah, the California drivers, I mean, they're copping a W right now. They're looking pretty strong. If this was Florida, this man would have got hit. He would have got hit 9 times already. He probably would have got hit in the parking spot back at the townhomes. See, like, look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they are able to recognize this. Like, they're actually paying a ton of attention to their surroundings here. Or that was just a crazy coincidence from this guy. now he can't shake him. It's like a Talladega Nights shake and bake situation. Dude's fucking catching his draft.
It's unbelievable. Get back on the freeway. He is on Sorensen Avenue.
I feel like he has no fucking clue where he is right now. There is no rhyme or reason to his driving here.
Going eastbound Slauson, and for some reason, and he hasn't done this very often, but for some reason, he just turned around, very randomly turned around, back towards the freeway, and I wonder, my gut tells me he's looking for an entrance ramp. A close call there. Another resident.
There are so many people that have seen, or have, like, been around this now.
They have been.
Like, I cannot imagine what seeing this must have been like, and then going home and being like, wow, I was a part of this. That Camry that he passes at minute 31, that was me. That must be so fucking crazy.
Try to apprehend this suspect at various points, but he has done a masterful job.
Oh my god, the editing here is also second to none.
A lot of horror and havoc.
Real time.
Orange County and now back in helicopters. So now 2 law enforcement helicopters.
Oh man, they got another department on him? Fuck, I have to pee so bad. Oh my god. We're only 34 minutes in. How? What the fuck? Like, I knew it was an hour 40, but it doesn't really register how long that is until you are actually, like, in the thick of it. That is absurd.
And I think this is a shopping center at
What the fuck is the plan here? What?
People walking through this parking lot.
Surely I'll lose them in the parking lot.
His way through this parking lot, a very busy parking lot.
It's that Super Duty? Maybe. What's happening? Oh my god, he deployed an EMP. Holy shit.
Looks like he's found himself in a dead end. He's at a dead end at the end of Alta.
This is a great opportunity for the officers here.
Reverse his way back out of here. We'll see if there's any black and whites waiting for him on the other side here. Well, let's widen out just a little bit, Rob. See what's waiting for him as he comes out the other end of.
We shouldn't have widened it. That just. Oh God. Oh my God. Where are they?
Beverly Boulevard, back onto Beverly Boulevard, southbound or westbound Beverly. Westbound Beverly Boulevard here in Santa Fe Springs, and no law enforcement in sight, guys. He is slowing down a little bit. Yep, go ahead, Giovanna.
Did he wait out the wanted level already? Like, what in the world? Even he's like, oh, you know, maybe I'm just good. I'll just wait. I'll just hang out.
We just have to assume
There's literally, they're nowhere near him. I had, you know what, big W to the announcer here. I can't hear the other end of the guy talking, but I'm assuming he was trying to say, like, the cop strategy is to maybe, like, cool down the scene, keep an eye on him so that way, like, as he slows down and things settle down, then they'll swoop in. I completely agree with the announcer. This is an absolute maniac. He's already hit, like, 20 cars, broken into 2 houses, stole a man's car, well, stolen 2 cars, but stole a man's car in front of him, nearly ran over his dog. This is a guy that they absolutely should swarm to get off the streets as quickly as possible. I completely agree with the announcer. This guy is a very big danger to everyone on the road right now. Imagine seeing that light from your car, thinking the rapture's fucking happening. Yeah, that light is so bright. If that shined on me when I was driving, I'd be panicking. I'd be like, my dad was right all along. There really are aliens that visit this planet.
Got it. Of that helicopter calling out his location.
Okay, there they are.
At Norwalk Boulevard, about 7 black and white.
They're intercepting.
Making a right turn on Norwalk, and there it is. Look at
Oh,
this.
fuck, holy shit. There we go.
Now on Norwalk Boulevard, guys. These are going to be LA County Sheriffs, that's correct. I think I counted at least 6. At least 6 that I saw.
So now, I think the strategy should be to push him towards the spike trap that they're trying to set up, as opposed to just engaging in, like, a dangerous pursuit. I think it's to try and flush him towards their spike trap.
The only good news, guys, is that as far as I could tell, I can only hope, we can only cross our fingers. And
yeah, now it's a lot more predictable.
Because that is going to take away at least some of the risk, although everybody on the freeway is certainly going to be in his path here of destruction, as we've seen this evening.
Oh my God.
CHP almost guaranteed.
He almost clipped that car. Holy shit.
Now you can see those LA already ruined several people's day, but fortunately, at least from what we can tell, does not appear.
What was that?
That's a weed whacker that fell off the back of that truck.
Oh.
It appears to be a gardening truck, guys. There's a lot of landscaping equipment in the back.
Hats off to the cameraman. This was a huge, like, this is real time, by the way. He was able to see that fly off and then zoom in on it and then still keep up with the chase. Good for him. I was very curious what flew off there as well. I thought he started, like, firing missiles like a James Bond truck or something. It was like a little torpedo or something.
Only to say that
don't sell yourself short.
Over for some reason. Not sure what that
oh!
Oh my goodness.
Jeepers.
Over the median and now continuing after missing that cross traffic just by
holy shit.
Just by a hair. It looked like maybe an undercover vehicle at that intersection. Look at that.
Oh, wait. Oh, damn.
And shutting down these intersections ahead of them. It's a very hard.
They had the right read but the wrong spot.
Very good that they were able to control.
Amen, brother.
Losing control.
Ooh.
Crashing into another car. Crashed into another car.
Pinballed there for a minute.
Like he was trying to evade that deputy again. He was coming up right behind him in the oncoming lanes of traffic, but really, what can they do? I mean, he's just...
Yeah, you can't just, like, head-on collision.
Into a head-on collision, which is not an option.
Yeah.
Turn around now.
That'd be a terrible option.
Ahead of him here, which there will be another major intersection.
Just imagine the officers, like, on the radio. This one's for my country boys. Fucking head-on collides with him. Leans back with a smile on his face.
This just takes your breath away with every intersection that he blows through.
Fucking action movie scene.
Here in Hacienda Heights, we are. It looks like
cul-de-sac.
This is scary. This is scary. A cul-de-sac.
Uh-oh.
Come face to face with the suspect, and you guys know, and our viewers
know. The raid boss is cornered.
In this situation because he's already rammed into several vehicles, including deputy vehicles, and there he is again, right through, almost missing them. And now,
continuing
in the neighborhood where there are about a half a
Oh!
right through those deputies again. Just
Okay,
missing them.
that's...
Unbelievable.
I disagree with the statement about the boxing in. I think they had a better opportunity to box him in before that point. That was just a really good shooting the gap from him. That one wasn't even on the officers. I think they just waited too long to try and box him in. They had a much better opportunity to do that further back. But then that guy really fucked him in the face with that one. Fucking squeezed a stinker in there. He is making this pickup truck look like it's a smart car. I don't know how he's able to fit through these small gaps and these small holes here. It's wild.
And about a dozen black and white.
Yeah, probably, Rhino.
But that tire, I think his back left tire is...
he lost his tire.
Flying, not sure. There you see more sparks actually coming from the front. It's coming
Oh, is it the bumper?
Front left sparks.
That might not be the tires.
Look like, but he is...
Oh, no, it's the tires.
He's missing the tires.
Yep.
He's missing the tire. Okay, so, by the way, this is not the first time we've seen this in this pursuit. Last time... there's no way. There's no...
What the fuck? What happened to the announcer there? What did he swallow water and it go down the wrong pipe? What was this noise? Listen to this.
This pursuit. Last time... there's no way.
It's like a little balloon letting air out.
Especially at these speeds. And
also, how is there 40 minutes still? To circle back, they're doing everything by the book. I'm gonna say maybe this is one of those moments where an officer comes in, slaps it down, and says, "It's time we bend our own rules, Chief." And he's like, "All right, give me your badge and your gun. You're off the case." And then he gets the job done. Because the only reason this hasn't been more of a catastrophe is because this guy's somehow been able to avoid hitting most people, most cars, and most things. And that's just a legitimate miracle. This protocol could have had so many problems if this driver was a little worse than he is. He should have been caught fucking 50 minutes ago. Like, this... I don't know how effective this protocol is, to be honest. Surely there's got to be some other way.
Up on the curb.
Yeah, it can't really break.
Look at this again.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Yep, it's all crumbling.
Unbelievable! Head on with another car, and here comes.
All right, there we go.
Not even a pit maneuver, but they rammed into it from behind, into a gas station. Folks getting gas at the corner of Gale and Hacienda, into a gas pump.
This has to be where it ends. There's no way.
But he's going to put it out in reverse. Back in reverse towards that deputy. Look at this. Ramming into the front end. They're shooting. They're shooting at him. They're shooting. We're going to widen out, and they are now firing into the cab of that pickup truck. Unbelievable. They are using force. Deadly force is being employed at this moment.
So I will say I did know that they shot him. He doesn't die. He survives the shooting. I did know that happened. I knew it ultimately ended like that. I just didn't know how we ever got to that point. So how long does it stay in this standstill? Okay, then they eventually get him out and arrest him.
Yeah, this has come to an end, guys. I hate to tell you, but well, I'm happy to say it's come to an end. But...
Nah, you don't have to put the mask on. Man, I had a lot of fun. It's a real shame that it's over now. I hate to say it. Or, I mean, wait, no, it's good. What a crazy fucking chase. Okay, so it wasn't a full hour 40. It was about an hour 12. That's still absurd.
The knives were right there, right next to me, so I got it, and I just started looking. I was like, man, you gotta get out of my house. I'm gonna stab you like right now, man.
It all began in Anaheim just before 5.
What? He refused to leave the area. Well, let's, you know what, actually, let's check that out in real time. Let's see how stern this refusal was to leave the area. I'm so curious here. Because it looks like he gets hit, and then it is the second the officers show up on the scene, arrested.
Into a gas station.
Okay, so that's his car has now just been hit again.
Into a gas gas pump.
So his car's been
and
hit
now
twice.
He's going to try and get out probably. Deadly force is being employed at this
So
moment.
he's still there. He
to
hasn't been
try and
arrested
stop
yet.
This madness.
Now he's being
In
arrested.
the middle, they are stopped. They have stopped. The wheel is off. That front left.
It's been a matter of seconds. Actual seconds. Yikes. That's fucking trash. That's some straight garbage right there. That guy did nothing wrong and just gets arrested for getting hit twice. He got an injury so he can sue. He absolutely should. That's so fucked up. Oh my god, I'd be so tight. My car just got hit. Oh my god, my car just got hit again. What the fuck is happening? I'm processing information. Okay, honey, what do I do? The cops are here, they're shooting. Do I pull out and run, or is that gonna look suspicious? I don't know what to do. Holy fuck, they're opening my door. Oh my god, I'm being arrested. It's been 20 seconds. Like, they want him to literally be like a speedrunner to immediately make this decision instantly in an intensely stressful situation after being hit twice out of nowhere. That is outrageous. Oh yeah, and apparently they roughed him up too, which you could kind of see, which I said was really fucking weird because they threw him on the ground and like aggressively handcuffed the shit out of him. What must have happened is they got confused on who they were actually chasing and for some reason assumed it was this car. I have no other explanation for why that would have even happened remotely. Because even if they were out there just to like fuck things up, they have a perfect target with the guy who's just gone on a hour-long pursuit, a chase. They wouldn't even need to rough up this guy. They have someone they could go beat the shit out of. That makes no sense. I think that's the only explanation. They didn't want to look dumb. So they tried to come up with some kind of justification for roughing this guy up. But I think the real reason was they got confused on who they were actually chasing. It'd been over an hour. It spanned so much distance that they just simply forgot what the car or suspect looked like. So the first person they saw when they arrived at the scene, because keep in mind, those people that arrested him, those cops, they showed up so late, they were probably so out of it and just fucked this guy up thinking that this was the suspect. That's the only thing I can make sense of. They didn't get confused. I see no other reason why they would have. I see people keep saying racism. They had no idea this guy's race when they got there. They literally ripped the first guy out of the car they saw. I don't think race came into play at all. They legitimately showed up and ripped this man out of his car. He's not following order. Yeah, that's just a dog shit take. I think real time, it was 20 seconds from the second time his car gets hit. That's 20 seconds of pure panic. Instantaneous chaos. 1 second you are parked with your family, next second you've been hit by a pickup truck, and then you get hit again by the same pickup truck after a cop hits it. You're fucking stunned. You're not processing things normally. 100%. He gets out, he's confused, he's trying to make sense of what's happening, and then he goes to get back in, probably to leave, which I think would be the logical thing to do. That would probably be most people's thought process, like, holy shit, they're shooting, I'm gonna leave. And then that's when they throw him down. That is absolutely just big cop L. I don't think there's any excuse. Like, there isn't, like, yeah, there's like actually no time for him to not even follow orders. It is 20 seconds from the time his car gets hit the second time. Actual 20 real world seconds. He's getting arrested right here, and the second time he gets hit was right here. Well, a little before that. But yeah, roughly like 20 seconds. Have they released anything about the driver? Because I didn't see anything pop up about him. They let him go for being a Dallas Cowboys fan. He's suffered enough. Yeah, well, that is rough. That is rough.